Hello everyone, new morning. We're already up here. See, it pulled it just fine. So I got my bucket for water. I don't know if this is gonna work at all, but it's worth a shot. I mean, what's the worst it can do? So, yeah. There's a bucket full enough for what I'm doing. So I got a bucket with some fencers and I got some T-posts. And of course I got those T-posts. So yeah, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna do a couple, and then once I get closer, I'll kick the camera on. I'll just time-lapse me doing all that stuff that way. So as long as it doesn't rain, because we have an 80% chance of rain today, and looking at the clouds, I might get rained out. So, which I would be happy if I get rained out. So, yeah, I'll catch you all in a minute. Alrighty, so I got that all done. A little harder than I thought it was going to be, but pretty easy at the same time. So that's what it looks like now. Of course, it's not all done. I gotta put the barbed wire and all that up. And I gotta take this down and this wiring down, and it's gonna be a process, but we gotta start to it. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 good posts left and 1 emergency use post. So, honestly, not too bad. These are all the T-posts that I got from down across the road. Of course, there's still one out there, but I'll be able to find that. There's not much else left to do with the cart, but the fact that the tractor can pull this water, it's not a lot of water. I started at like 55 gal, or how many liters was it? 300 liters roughly. So yeah, not too bad. And of course I'm on a bit of a slope, so you gotta put some variation in there, but she pulled it just fine, which surprised me. And I could go test to see how well it's going to do going up the hill. But I don't really want to do that because that hill's kind of steep and that hill kind of washes out pretty easily. So, yeah. So, just got to do some jockeying around with this and call it good. But, yeah, I'm thinking about, for height with the fencers, the insulators, waist high, knee high. Because cows won't be able to get through that. But it's low enough that deer can hopefully jump over it. So, yeah. And if it's not, well, then we will be creating specific spots for deer to cross. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to get the tractor turned around. I'm going to start on the other side, get that going, and then when I run out of T-posts, I'm going to go grab the barbed wire roller, and I'm going to hopefully get it unrolled, and then put the barbed wire on and maybe test it yet today. I don't know. So, yeah. Got you all. Hello everyone, welcome to another video. I got the sea up there, and I got barbed wire laying on the ground. So, yeah, I tried taking 2 T-posts, shoving them in the ground, putting the post that's on the end of the 2-strand, and unrolling it while pulling it with the tractor. Yeah, that didn't work. So, it started, worked just fine, but the thing that kept messing me up was my handle. And I'm like, all right, I'll just drive to the other end. Whatever comes off, comes off. Yeah, I had to take the handle off so it would unroll more. Basically what was happening is the handle was creating so much vibration, like it was so unevenly balanced that it kept hitting this, which ripped the T-posts out, and it's just a pain to pull through. So yeah, I'm just down here to move it so I can continue pulling all my barbed wire off. This is about how much we have left. I'd say probably here, all this stuff here is what we're going to use, if that. So yeah, worst part is I don't even know how much is going to be left, because if that's just a little bit left, then it's going to be just used for patch-up jobs. And then we got the strand of trees over there by the trailer, and then we got from about there to focus out there, that tree there. It goes from that tree there, next to that tree basically, goes all the way down to those trees, basically. And it goes back about by that tree, it straightens out. So yeah, that's about how much barbed wire we have left. Don't know how much that is. Sees up there. It works pretty well, this barbed wire roller. Remember next time to switch the handle out, because next time the handle's going to be welded on there pretty dang good. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to do this without you guys here, because I'm leaving the C idle so I can get the old gas ran through it. But sounds perfect. That's all I gotta say. It sounds perfect. Here's where we're at. I got a T-post I broke off that was probably right about there. No. Yeah, right about there, where I was smashing weeds. So I'm gonna put this with that. And I brought the bolt cutters out the other day thinking, you know what, these might be nice to have in case I get to that. I didn't get to it that day. Here's what got pulled out when this sucker was in the ground. As you can see, the ground is very dry. We've had 4/10 of rain a couple days ago. Yeah, she's dry, but not too dry. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's dry, but not as dry as it was. So yeah, anywho, I'm calling it a night here. I mainly want to get the C ran. Friday night, I'm thinking I'm going to put the mower deck back on. For you guys, this is all past, of course. And I'm going to try and get this all in one video. I doubt it's going to work, but I'm going to put timestamps up anyways. So next time you should probably see a mower deck on that thing. And if you don't, well, then it's because it hasn't been Friday yet. And then that thing there should hopefully get a new strand of barbed wire, a strand of 3, and then I'm going to unroll that strand of 3. I'm going to roll up one strand, and it's going to be awkward to get it all unrolled. But once I get it unrolled, it should be easier. I might just do what I did here, and then just roll up the strand of 2, unroll a roll of barbed wire we actually have left over from that project down there, from the winter pasture, and then I'll cut it to length. That way we have 2 of the same strand wire. And yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next